Welcome back. Are you looking for a last-minute getaway for the long weekend? Adeina Anderson of Travel Life with Adeina is joining us today with some Memorial Day ideas.
Yes.
And girl, that is right around the corner.
Right around the corner,
So
yes.
we're trying to help people as quickly as possible. Your very first suggestion isn't too far away.
It is not. So I work with a company called Southwest Adventure Tours, and I guided a military history Texas tour a couple weeks ago. And it really made me think, my gosh, we have so much in Texas to go see that's revolved around military.
Of course.
So Fredericksburg, we went to Fredericksburg and Johnson City because, they're so close to each other. And Fredericksburg is known as the Napa Valley of Texas. They say they have over 100 wineries on 290. I think they're like at 150 now.
You throw a rock, you hit a winery.
Yes. And we visited the LBJ National Monument Site and the LBJ Ranch, which I didn't even know about this until I created the tour for Southwest Adventure Tours. It's really cool. It's his boyhood home. They've got an Air Force One out there. You can walk around. They have a working ranch out there.
Cool.
It's just a really cool place to go visit. They actually cook food out there for the people who work on the ranch, which I thought was kind of cool to do and check out. And then, of course, we went to the Wild Seed Farm. And this is just some really fun, cool things that you can do that kind of revolve around Texas history and military history because they have the Pacific West Museum, the Nimitz Museum,
Yeah,
Admiral
Admiral
Nimitz
Nimitz,
Museum out there. And I want to tell everybody, give yourself time. This place is huge. They have the President's Walk, they have Memorial Walk, they have 4 or 5 different places to check out. And then after that, go to the Das Beach Haus. I love saying that.
Everything is German. Yes.
I love it. And it's a great place to just kind of have lunch and relax and do some tastings. So Fredericksburg is definitely on the top.
I absolutely love Fredericksburg. As you know, I will tell you, I just had my wedding reception back there in April, and 2 of my friends, while they were here, the wife was like, okay, we're not doing anything until I see that Pacific War Museum.
Yes.
Because she knew who Admiral Nimitz is,
Oh,
and I
gosh.
did not.
Yes.
Like, I need to carve out some time.
And I've been there a couple times, but it was really cool to take a tour, to do a tour there.
It's cool to be a tourist in
It
your own
really
area.
is. It really is. And there's so much to see at that museum. So give yourself like 4 hours.
And I would always tell people, like, it's kind of like New Orleans rules out there, y'all. Like, they will let you walk around with a frosé or a glass of wine, that kind of thing. So
Definitely.
lots of shopping to be had. How about a beach destination?
Galveston, you got to head to Galveston. 2 reasons. Oh, I'm losing my voice today. Got Texas allergies, They have a naval museum, which they have a destroyer ship that you can check out, you can go on, and they have a submarine that you can go on. They have a lot of memorial walk there that you can kind of check out. It talks about the different soldiers and what they sacrificed for us. It's got the missile launch. I mean, there's just so much. You could spend probably an hour and a half there. They also do guided tours. This was one of the funnest that the people I took on the Southwest Adventure Tours, they loved this because they really got to take their time and walk around and then check out the Bryan Museum. There's so much Texas history and military history there. And of course, Space Center, right?
Course.
You can't go to that area. Now that's a little north. That's in Clear Lake and NASA. But you've got to check it out. We went to Johnson Control. They have really neat, like this little blue thing. I don't even know what it was called, but it was so fun to just sit there and watch. They have 7 restaurants there as well on site. So you could have lunch there, enjoy a couple tours. There's a Tom Hanks movie. There's a lot to do there.
Wow. Okay. All right. In our last minute, Arlington.
Yes. So we went to the National Medal of Honor Museum. Well, first we went to Terry Black Barbecue. You can't go to the area.
We've got another Terry Black's?
Oh yeah, so the original is here in Austin.
Of course.
But this is another one that you can go. There's always a line. We all know that, right? But it's totally worth it. Stand in line, go eat that barbecue. It was that. I think this was their favorite place on that tour.
I always tell people, it's cafeteria style. Don't let that throw you off. The moist brisket is what you want.
So good, so good. But the Medal of Honor Museum, I got a little teary-eyed in there. My daddy is a disabled Vietnam vet. I have a lot of military. My husband was Army. My grandpa's. I mean, there was just so much. There were so many stories there. Audie Murphy and Buffalo Bill. I mean, I didn't realize how many people had Medal of Honors, how they achieved them, and how they were granted them, and just the stories. And there's when you first walk in, it shows all the names of the Medal of Honor recipients. So that was a really amazing place to go. And then I get to interview Coffee Anderson, which is why I'm wearing this jewelry here. So he does a lot of military country music. He did Mr. Red, White, and Blue. He's got a new one out that's called You Can't Spell Hero Without Her. It's amazing. But he also collaborated with Montana Silversmith and made this beautiful jewelry, and it's got a military theme. And there's some other beautiful pieces of work here. So all of this is on my website that you can check out, but he's a pretty cool dude.
Aw, it sounds like you had a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh, we had so much fun.
Well, thank you so much, and happy Memorial Day to you.
You too, thank you.
All right, keep up with Adeina and all of her tips at creativelifestyles.tv, and keep up with all of her trips. She's a busy woman at travellifewithadina.com.